again, back with another precious tip for you guys. Let's talk a little bit about the two-handed backhand out there and the grip to be used, okay? We got the lower hand on the grip and you got the upper hand on the grip. First I'm going to demonstrate as if I'm a right-handed person, and then I'll illustrate on the left-hand side too for you lefties out there. So right-handed person, usually nowadays we see most common out there are the Eastern and the forehand grip on the right hand. Not many people still hitting the continental forehand, and Western is also, you know, a little more radical, extra topspin. Some players use it, but what we most see out there is semi-Western and Eastern, definitely. So most players have the hand set up with that grip on the right hand here on the lower part of the racket, and then what we see is club players or beginners or self-taught people just put the second hand on the racket casually anywhere. Don't have a particular way, or at least not the right way. And it's important to understand that when you hit a two-handed backhand, the left arm is going to now be the dominant arm, or co-dominant. There are some players that swing with both arms at the same time with the same intensity, but most of the time it's a 60-40, 70-30, more left arm deal here, and the right arm is going along, helping a little bit, stabilize everything, controlling the racket, resist, feel firm, solid impact. But it's the left arm here that is the boss. Common exercise here, very famous old drill for two-handers to get good at that, is to holding the racket up with only the upper hand of the grip here. Literally drop the ball down here and hit some balls as if you were a lefty person. And then later you can just add the second hand on it, and there you go, you got your two-handed backhand. So the pattern of the swing here is similar to the forehand of the person that had an inverted arm dominant. Okay, so once you get the hang of doing this, it'll be a lot easier for you to put the second hand on the ball and do it. All right? So Eastern or semi-Western on this hand. So here's the important thing to remember, guys. Not just to have the correct grip on the right hand, but also to start off on your ready position with your correct grip on the left hand too. That way there's no adjustment to be made here. The ideal is if you actually switch the right hand grip from forehand grip to continental grip when you start your backswing. Therefore you can either let go of the racket here and slice, or keep your hand on the racket and drop and drive. Drive flatter, drive with more topspin, or let go and slice. If you got the right hand continental, you can do all of it. But if you keep your forehand grip on the racket like this, and you just add a second hand on the racket, chances are you're going to flick the swing to begin with, and you can't hit a slice with this grip. Oh, but I'll change the grip real quick when I go hit. Your opponent sees that. So if you hit the two-handed backhand with a forehand grip on the right hand, every time you decide to go for a slice, your opponent sees your adjustment. He knows there's a slice coming. But if you have the continental hand on the racket, you disguise that. He doesn't know that if from here, he or she, of course, doesn't know if from here you're going to drop and hit or you're going to let go and slice. Agassi was a master at that. He would just sit here a little bit and drop and bang. Drop and bang. Then suddenly he would go here and cut in a slice and catch his opponent completely by surprise. All right? So, you start the swing, you start on the ready position here with the forehand grip on the left hand, on the right hand, and the correct grip already adjusted on the left hand. As soon as you start your backswing, you rotate the grip here a little bit on the lower hand to the continental grip. That's the first thing you do. Right when you start your backswing, like this. You know? And then you're already engaging here to do the swing with the correct grip on the lower hand. If you're a lefty person, let's invert this now. Ready? All right. Lefty person hits a lefty forehand here. He's going to hit. He's got Eastern or semi-Western forehand here. He's going to add the second hand on the racket, right? The right hand. Once again, it's got to be Eastern or semi-Western here. Not just on the side continental here. It doesn't work. And then when you start your backswing, you got your left hand cocked here, right? You immediately cock the right hand and slide the left hand here to continental grip. And there you go, you're set up to hit your two-handed backhand if you're a lefty person too. All right, guys? So the key thing here, take it home, take it to the bank, The other hand, the top hand, has to have the correct grip already adjusted from the get-go, so you don't get all confused with the grips. That'll make your life a lot easier and your opponent in trouble. All right, cheers guys. We'll see you next time. It's a wrap. Take care. Talk soon. Bye.